So next our topic is middleware in Redux React Redux. So middleware, if you say this component comes in between actions um, and the reducer. Before the action uh, reaches the reducer, action is dispatched to the reducer, we have a component called middleware. So this middleware can be used for any login operation or doing any asynchronous operation. So we can stop before the action reaches the reducer, we can stop and we can add our own login or doing some asynchronous jobs that can be done using this middleware. So now let's proceed. So now you understand what is a middleware. It comes as the diagram depicts. It comes before the action reaches the reducer. Okay. So we can add this middleware in our application and see. Okay. So this is our application. Okay. And we'll open the application. So previously we changed all the state to Redux store other than employees. Now to change employees to Redux store, we need to understand the middleware, and once we understand middleware, we will be able to understand Redux Thunk, which is also a middleware. Okay, so let's see how to add a middleware to our component. So for adding a middleware, let's write. I will write a component. So I will write a component, a function just for login before the action reaches to the reducer. I want to log that action. For that, I have to write maybe a store. Okay, a middleware will receive the store as input, and it should return next. It should return a function called next. Okay, with next. So next is nothing but for we were for allowing to proceed to the reducer. Okay, this next function we have to return it, and inside this next we should have another method called action. That is the action for which this middleware was called. Okay, so the next is for allowing, we are getting the function for allowing to proceed to the reducer. Action is for what action it is called. We can actually console log the action. Okay, as I told you, this is, I have written this middleware just for printing the action, nothing else. So this is the action it was called. This can also be used if you want to change the action in any way. If you want to add the action name or something, also this middleware can be used. Now I have just printed the action. Now I will proceed. Allow it to move to the reducer using the next and the action, and it will return a result, right? The result state, right? I will also print the result for you. Result is nothing but the state which was returned from the reducer. Okay, since we have the store, we can also print the store.getState. This can also be printed. This will also get us the state. Okay, let me print that also, the state. Both should be the same. Now I will return the result. Okay, what I have done is I have you have to add two levels of functions. First function will receive the next, with which you can make the action proceed to the reducer, and the action for which the middleware was called. Okay, now for adding this logger middleware inside our function, you have to add this into the create store. Maybe I can make it before this create store. So I will add apply middleware, and I will add this logger. Now I have added this middleware inside the reducer. So now before the reducer, for any action to the reducer, this middleware will be called. Okay, now let's see whether it is working. Let's proceed to our application. Before that, I have to start the application. So let's wait for it to start. Yeah. Now we have started the application. Now we will open the console. So we should be able to see the console because of the middleware what we added. So whenever we set this, okay, you should see the action, set user action in the payload user, and you should also see the you can see it. We are not getting it in the result. We are getting it whatever we set here in the state what we printed. Hope you can see it. So this state is given as the latest state. Okay, the result we are just seeing the action. That's it. Okay, now if we set the password, that also should get updated in the state. In the state you can see. So this middleware can be used for any login. Whenever you want to print before it reaches reducer, I just want to print and see the actions. You can do it in the middleware. Now when I log in, that also you will get a state login with. Now the state you can see logged in is set as. Likewise, when you log out, that also will be put in the actions. You can see logged in has changed to false because of this action type logout. Likewise, we have type login, type set password, and type set user as well. Okay, hope it is clear. Now let's proceed with Redux.